What is going on, guys? It's Wierd here, back with another video. Today I'll be covering how I made $120.50 today trading MNQ. And I'll be going over why today was such an easy day, how you could have taken this short, why I took this short most importantly, and also why I didn't take any trades later on. So to start off with, I took this trade here. You can see my executions here with TradeOvate. One contract at 28,529.25 and I sold it at 28,468.5. Alright, I bought it back. Originally I had my TP actually at I had my stop loss actually up here. And I was going for a 1-to-1 like this. But that kinda got cold feet, I guess. So I moved this back to 60 point stop loss and a 1-to-1 basically. So let's go over why I took this on the weekly time frame. Let's start off on the weekly time frame. You can see that we had previous week low here resting below us. On the daily time frame, we had previous day low coming into market open. Obviously you can't see that now, but we had previous day low sitting below us as well. And we also had a couple fair value gaps. If you go over here, you can see with fair value gaps resting below us. So obviously loads of draws of liquidity below us. Now, if we go into the 30-minute time frame, what do you notice? Well, if I just remove this, we've got a fair value gap, 30-minute fair value gap right there. So what I was looking to see coming into market open was open, high, low, close. Just like this, just like I drawn out here. I'll remove this. Open, a high, a low, close. And I wanted that high to tap into the 15-minute fair value gap, and then I wanted to see an IFVG coming down. Now, what ended up actually happening coming into market open was we saw this move down. We actually moved down. So there was actually an IFVG here, which you could have taken for a 1-to-1. You put your stop loss here, TP here, and if you'd put it all the way, you would have got edged. Actually, if you'd gone for something more reasonable like this, it would have hit, but barely. The reason I didn't take this long was it didn't fit into my bias, and this is why daily bias is so important, because I would have taken that long, I would have entered maybe somewhere around here, and I could have very well got edged, and then it would have been a loss or a break even. So daily bias is really important. So for daily bias, what you want to do, you want to check weekly time frame, daily, 4 hour and 1 hour, and that's your daily bias. That's what you want to use. For the weekly time frame, you want to check for previous week low and weekly fair value gaps. Daily time frame, previous day low and fair value gap, same thing. For 4 hour and 1 hour time frame, what you want to see is you want to see any major swing highs / swing lows and fair value gaps, obviously. So this is how we determine daily bias: weekly time frame, daily time frame, 4 hour and 1 hour time frame. And that's what I did here. Weekly time frame, previous week low, daily time frame, previous day low, 4 hour and 1 hour fair value gaps. 15-minute, you draw fair value gaps as well. So price moves up here. We have a fair value gap here. I don't know if you can see that. Fair value gap. What ends up happening? We've got this massive candle, massive displacement, actually changes in the state of delivery as well. So this is now an IFVG. I'll draw it like that. We have an IFVG. I enter here. I go break even at this swing. And obviously I target a simple 1-to-1. Because all you really need is just a 1-to-1 high win rate strategy, and then you're set. I know a couple people actually targeted all the way down here, the previous week low, that would have hit as well. You could have gone for a bigger 1-to-1, putting your stop here, and going for something like this. That's just too big of a stop. I mean, 93 points. I didn't really want to take that. That's why I took a 60-point stop. And there was actually a 30-second IFVG here. I didn't take that because I wanted to see a more major displacement right after we had rejected out of an intermediate low. So, very good trade to end the week off. 2 wins, up to $100. Pretty good if you ask me. I will be gradually scaling up risk over the upcoming week. And let me know what you guys want to see next. And yeah, good luck for anyone trading on Saturday.